Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Grateful back here today with another video. Now, my fault for taking a little bit of time off, but I really needed it personally. I feel before I get into this build video, just let me yap for like 30 seconds. But I don't really know what the future is for my content 2K wise. I think I'm just gonna vibe out for a couple weeks and then see how I feel. And then if I feel like I just want to change up the content to like a different game or something, then I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm sorry for the yap session. Let's just get straight into it. So this is the 6'6" Michael Jordan lock build. This is gonna be not a, like I call it the Michael Jordan lock build because it's 6'6", but I'm not gonna have a 97 mid range on this build. So let's just get straight into it, right? So small forward, 6'6", wingspan. I'm gonna leave it for right now. For weight, I say wingspan. You go like, because you can go 7'2". But you don't really need a 7'2". I say you go 7 foot or you go 6'11". I'd say 6'11" even, because if you guys don't know, 6'4" go 6'11" wingspan, so you're gonna have like a big wingspan anyway. It's not that big of a deal. So I'd go 85 for the strength. Now the reason why I want to go 85 for the strength is because I want to get that immovable enforcer on gold. So for vertical, I'm going 70 on the vertical, maxing out the strength, putting the agility to about an 85 for right now, but I'm putting the speed to about like a 90, 91, 92. Like on my 6'7", once I get my cap breakers, I'm putting it all to speed, to be honest, because yeah, you want to have a fast lock build this year. It's just simple as that. So for my rebound, like I said on multiple of my videos, I like to have rebound as a lock. I just do. It's just how I play the game. I like to have rebound. I like to be able to box out for my center. I know it sounds a little bit crazy saying that, you know, I want to put points to my rebound on a lock build, but I think it's worth it in the long run. I think it's very worth it. I think it makes the build last a lot longer. And yeah, simple as that. So the block I'm putting up to about, I'd say you could put it up to about a 75 for right now, but I'm going to leave it at a 74 for the paint patroller. The steal, I'm bringing that all the way up to a 91. And the perimeter defense, I'm bringing that all the way up to a 95. You could bring it up to a 96. We'll leave it at 96 for right now, just because we need to put up other things, and then we'll sort it out in a little bit. For pass hack, I'm gonna leave that at 65 for right now. Like I said, we could sort it out in a little bit. Did not mean to put up that free throw. Did not mean that at all. So for the 3, I want to put that at an 87. Now, 87-3, I'm pretty certain that gets you to good jump shots. If it doesn't, bring the 3 down to an 80 and bring the mid-range up. It's simple as that. But like I said, I want to edit the build because this build has no finishing. Now, for the finishing, I mean, you could have finishing. I'd say go for a 60 standing dunk, and the driving dunk doesn't really matter. Now, I try and say this on all of my lock builds, and it's just the fact that if you're a lockdown this year, you are not going to finish. I'm sorry, you're just not going to be in the paint like that. I mean, I get having a slashing lock, but it's just going to mess up team chemistry, and you're going to end up having one of those weird ass builds that nobody wants to play with. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So personally for me, I leave the standing dunk on like a 60, 65. You could even put it at, it doesn't really matter personally. I'm going to leave it at a 60 on this build, but you can bring it up. Like I say on all of my build videos, use my builds as a template to make your own builds. You know what I'm trying to say? So is there anything else that we could bring down? I mean, speed with ball, we can bring down at least 1. Or no, we can bring that down 2. We can bring that down 3. Okay, so we can bring that down 3. So that's a W. I'd say midi. I mean, midi, you can bring that up to an 84 regularly, which is nice. I'm gonna say I'll leave that at like an 80 for right now because it doesn't really do anything for you. Like this build, it's hard to really put up anything. I'd say maybe the speed you put up by 1 to a 91. Maybe you bring down this by 1 and put up the agility to an 88, maybe, if you really want to. Like that's the builds this year. I've been saying this since the beginning of the game. The build system in this game is so like, it's so marginal. You know what I'm trying to say? You have to get it. You have to be in a build creator for a little bit. Like, you're not gonna make a build in 10 minutes and be like, oh yeah, this is the build. This year, it's just all margins. It's gonna end up different every time you make the build. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna leave it at for right now. I think it's just 1. So I guess bring up the free throw a little bit. But yeah, this is how I'd make my 6'6" lock build. Now, why am I making a 6'6" lock build? Let me explain it real quick. 6'6" guards are becoming very good once people do hit vet 2. No, I know like there's a lot of vet 2s obviously, but I know like the casuals aren't vet 2s yet, but the casuals will hit vet 2 probably in January, February. So this is a good build to have just when those sixes become very good. And yeah, you can get the speed up to about like a 93 or 94 on this build, which is pretty nice. Plus the gym rat on that, you know, that's pretty nice. So yeah, it's been your boy Grateful, and I'm out. Peace. Sorry for the little break. Like I said, we're gonna figure out what the hell type of content I want to make this year. GTA 6 comes out at the end of the year, so it's really just up until then. But yeah, it's been your boy Grateful, and I'm out. Peace.